Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm up here today in the city of Rutherford, and this is going to be another installment on the Watch Us Grow series of videos. And what I'm doing is just trying to keep everybody up to date on what's going on, and what we're doing is just giving you a chance to just watch us grow. So what's going to go on this week? We've been waiting for good weather, and it just hasn't been coming our way. This week we're going to get a little concrete poured, and I'll take you back there and show you what's going on. A lot of the things that have been happening up here, you really don't see. Isaac has been working feverishly. They've got a drag conveyor put in the basement. And there's another one. I'll take you around here and show it to you. Isaac's got this drag installed. And what it will do is it returns grain from the new bins into the legs, which eventually goes to the silos or to the shipping bin, wherever it has to go. This drag he's got laying here, it's one that will take the grain from the first bin to the conveyor behind us, and then he's got another one they're working on out there. It'll bring it from the second bin to this one, and on it goes. What we're hoping to do tomorrow, oh, looks like the outhouse blew over. It has been windy. What they're going to do tomorrow is they're going to pour the concrete here, and they've got both pads ready. And I will try to get here tomorrow morning when the trucks come. I know tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day like today. It's just been raining and didn't want to do this concrete work in the rain. So that's why we've been kind of holding off. So that's what's going on here. This will look a lot different once he gets the concrete in. Got some tile have showed up. We want to tile this little piece of ground. It's kind of wet. And I'll take you over here. They poured this last week. This is a retaining wall. They've got the footings in for a retaining wall. And what it's going to do, we've got to raise this approach up a little bit, so we needed a more retaining wall to keep the dirt away from the building. So that's what all these forms and stuff is for. Anyway, it takes time, and there's a catch basin at the other end there. So that's about it. It's kind of quiet. Today's Sunday. I'll get out here tomorrow. There should be lots happening. I know there's lots of cement trucks coming. The other thing that's going to happen tomorrow, I'll take you up and show you that too, is the scales. They're going to start on the scales tomorrow. I'll show you where they go. So what we're going to do is we're going to twin these scales, and the other set of scales will go in right beside this set. So the idea is we'll have an in scale and an out scale. And I understand those guys, they are going to start tomorrow. It takes about a month to put a set of scales in, because there's a procedure. They have to have the foundation has to be dried and cured, because to get a scale approved, it has to, you have to load it up to full load, and that takes time for the concrete to set up. So I'll bring you back tomorrow. Like I said, I'd bring you back today. Here's what's going on. They poured these two bins. I was away most of the day today and I didn't have a chance to get out here, but I believe there is 360 meters of concrete in these two bins, I think. And Craig got a tally on the gravel. There's 2,300 tons of gravel has gone in here so far. Some of that's driveway, some of it's under the bins. Some of it, we made some driveway bigger. I see they have put this chain in today. It's coming. All this, it's a work in progress. It's one step at a time. Now this will look different tomorrow, this concrete, when it gets set up. I'll maybe take us down the basement, see what's going on down there. There's a conveyor went in the basement. This is where that outside drag comes in. It's got to put a two-way on it so we can make it go to either leg. This is the new drag they put in down here. There's an auger in here now, and then they've added that drag. And this isn't done. It takes time. It's hard to see, but anyway, that's what's going on down here. He's got this fitted in to these two legs. This will all have to get all tidied up and finished. This is AR steel, which will last virtually forever. Grain is really hard on stuff. You've got to use really good material. This is our new electrical room. It got painted today. All the material, I guess the material is in for it. Anyway, I'll show you what we're doing with the electrical. The electrical now comes in from the road overhead, and then there's 3 jugs up here, transformers. And what we're going to do is eliminate those transformers. And this is the wires here going to the elevator. We'll bring them down, shove them into this new electrical room. And we're going to put a pad mount transformer out here. It goes right here. And they've already got the 3 conduits buried in the ground. We'll put this all over underground, get rid of the overhead wires, which is a lot safer. Anyway, that's all part of the project. They did a nice job on this building. We thought we should paint it before we start putting the electrical in it. And that's going to start hopefully fairly soon. The scale guys were here today. Yesterday I showed you where the scales were going. They got the footings in for them. So they dug the footings today for these scales. And they had to eliminate our crummy walkway just so they could work here. And they'll be back tomorrow to form this up. And I think they're going to work on the approaches tomorrow. They'll be here most of the week. And hopefully get this scale done. We need her for wheat. Anyway, that's what's happening. And the two scales will be the same height, which will make it nice. We'll put a new crummy walkway in here for the guys to walk on. And we'll do that when the scale's in. Anyway, I'm back. It's Tuesday night and Isaac's here. How are you, Isaac?
Doing pretty good today, not pouring cement.
Isaac's from I&K, and Isaac's kind of taken on this project. And what do you got going on here today, Isaac?
Here we want to open up so that guys with dualies can drive through. Put tarp doors, roll-up doors in there so they're easy, light to open and close. So,
oh yeah, because you made this door 3 feet wider there.
That's 3 feet on that side and 1.5 feet on this side, and then that next one there, we can only do about 1.5 feet between the two of them because of the beams. So we gotta make them as wide as we can so farmers can drive through with their duals.
Yep, and what else you got going? You got a wall formed up down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff flowing into the pit, mice and everything. So we put poured cement there. We're pouring a wall so that the gravel won't always go against the building, so the water can run away. And then we got all our forms off.
Oh, that looks better. Well, we'll go have a look at these bins. So we got some conveyors laying here.
Yep. These are going to be reclaiming from the bins once we get the bins up. Going in beside the silos. See that one there?
Yeah, it looks like it's almost done, is it?
Yep. You got to put the bearings in and then tighten the chain up. So the inside is almost done. It's going into the legs, so we can feed both legs. And
Frank's made the lids?
Yep, I think so.
So you can tidy that right up.
Yeah, that'll all be done before the bins come in. So, and we're gonna tomorrow or the day after, we're gonna start putting this all together down here so that all the conveyors will be ready once the bins are up. So we just slide them in place.
So I better get you some more shafts.
Yes, you better.
Why don't you tell us about this, how this cement works for this grain bin, how this footing works.
This footing, because we didn't want the pad so big above ground, we want 2 feet above ground, so we had the engineer design it so the footing was below at ground level, and then just the pad, the actual pad, is above it.
So this concrete we're standing on, it's 2 feet deep.
Yeah,
right?
It's 2 feet deep
and 10 feet wide.
9 foot 9.5 inches, and then we put 2 foot forms on top of here again for the rat wall, and then we got between 7 and 8 inches all across the top. 150 meters of concrete in 4.5 hours. So that was I feel it today.
So the guys, they didn't need to get rocked to sleep last night.
No, they didn't. I'm pretty sure they all slept very good.
Well, we'll have a look at this conveyor. So they've just got to stick the bearings in. Here's the boot pulley and shaft.
The tighteners, they weren't painted because they were in the building here, so the guy just painted them today, and then tomorrow they're going to slide them in. That's why it's not together.
And then put the lid on, and she's done.
And she's done.
Waiting for the electrician.
That's right. Waiting for Larry. If you see this, Larry.
Larry is gone till the 1st of May. When you get here, Larry, you're going to have a lot to do.
Yep. And then we're going to take that cleaner on top off.
Oh, up in there?
This one here, because it's so slow.
Oh, that clay cleaner.
Yeah, it's slowing everything down, so we're going to take that out there later this week and pipe direct, so we have no restrictions.
Oh, so you're going to tidy this up a little bit this week.
That's the plan, if it doesn't rain too much.
And then we just got back from London looking at doors. You're going to put doors on here?
Yep. Yeah, hopefully put doors on both sides, the tarp roll-up doors, so clean it all up, and that way we don't get all the water in the pit downstairs.
Yeah, because there's no really cover here. The only problem we're going to have maybe is dump trailers are going to have to come up the other way.
Nope.
Oh, they can get dumped? They can dump there?
I think, oh sorry, no. The dump trailers are going to come from the other way.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
On that one.
We don't get many dump trailers anyway.
No.
Well, that's good.
You want to look inside or no?
Sure, we'll go inside, see what's going on in there.
So that's the conveyor, the reclaiming conveyor that we saw outside.
Oh, they've done that today then, did they?
Yeah. So we put a two-way valve in so we can go either leg. We have lots of options here, so.
So is that 10 gauge or AR?
The spout down is AR, but the bottom, the hoppers, all that's AR. This here, because it's so straight, I don't think we'll have problems.
It's just 10 gauge.
Yeah, that's 10 gauge. The flippers are all quarter, and that is 10 gauge.
It's ready for your paint man.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get Sergio out here to paint. And then the bottom, if you look in the bottom, like a lot of that is done.
Oh, they've done a lot today that I was in here last night and none of that was done.
All those spokes that came in, that was all put in today. So we can come from that one, we can hit both legs, and then this drag here also. To either one.
So you're coming, you're almost ready for paint.
Yep.
A little more welding.
About another day down here, and then we'll put a guy in to clean and paint.
Give her the Earl Scheib.
Yep. Yep. And then there, we just gotta finish this hopper here. We weren't sure what we were gonna do there. We're gonna bottom feed it so the guys can't overfill it, because they will if we don't.
So you're gonna come around and come in the side?
Yeah, we're gonna put a V inside and come this side out and also the other side out. We're gonna put two more slides in there. We're just gonna weld that one shut and take the cylinder and put it on this side.
Perfect.
And then,
Oh, like you've got one started there.
yeah, the far side is done pretty much. The one coming out of the barn and also the first hopper, that's all pretty much done. The far end, there's a lot of work done there.
This must have been a big job putting this conveyor in. This would be all slugging down in here.
Everything, we dropped everything through that hole and the guys took it all to the
Oh
far
man,
end.
and it ain't light either.
No, it's not for the faint-hearted. So,
Well, that's good. The only thing that's good here is at least this basement isn't a little wee basement.
that's right. We have room here, and you can work when it's raining. It's a rainy day job.
Well, that's good. Well, thanks, Isaac.
You're welcome.
I'll maybe get back when the closer we get done and when we get those doors on. Those doors are going to be really good.
Oh, it's very very easy to go up and down.
Okay, so the scale guys were here today. They poured this 1, 2, 3 of the intermediate footings. They got the end footing was done before, and then they poured this approach. And if it doesn't rain, they're going to pour the approach on the other end tomorrow. And then it'll be, by the end of the week, they should be ready to set the scales in, I think, I hope. And then it'll just be a matter of wiring them up and getting them approved and bring on the wheat. Anyway, this video's gone on long enough. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you up to date on this project as it goes along. Thanks.